And we're back for the second quarter of the Paddock the Goals. It's wonderful to have John Coombe from the Donald Men's Shed along today. Welcome to you, John.
Thanks very much, Travis.
Men's sheds play a vital and multifaceted role in our rural communities, offering a unique and valuable space for men to come together, collaborate and engage in a lot of various activities. Their importance extends beyond the mere recreation outlets. They address specific needs and challenges that rural communities often face. John, rural communities can sometimes be isolating geographically, which can lead to feelings of loneliness, social isolation, particularly for older men. Tell us about the role of men's sheds in providing a welcoming environment for men to socialise, share stories and build meaningful friendships, thereby combating a bit of that social isolation.
Up here in Donald and in much of this part of Victoria, we have a large number of gentlemen who were farmers, quite often working in their own, maybe with their wives involved, maybe on their own, but quite used to doing solo work around the workplace. Various things have happened. Farms have combined, they've been taken over. These people are no longer working on the farm. All of them, they find themselves in a situation where they don't feel as though they're being able to participate to the level they did. Again, this factor of loneliness, this factor of not being able to join necessarily within their communities because they've moved away from the farm and moved into one of the cities or the towns in the area. And one of the things that a men's shed is able to do is to really provide a community group, people they can get along with, they can start to relax, they can tell their own stories, they can find out about the local gossip and the local news, and also give them this achievement, a sense of being able to be part of something that is perhaps more substantial than their environment that they had in the past, which was just simply around their workplace. One of the most important things for the men's shed movement is looking after the social factors and also the translation that people do suffer, and giving guys a chance to discuss their feelings and open up, which in an environment which they might very well not be able to open up in a mixed gender environment.
When did the Donald's Men's Shed begin, and how has it evolved into offering opportunities for skill sharing, learning new crafts and engaging in various hands-on activities to enhance practical skills and provide a sense of accomplishment and purpose?
The Donald Men's Shed was established in the year 2006. We can offer group community morning tea, place for people to participate socially, and also do work for other members of the community. We're open 5 days a week, 9 till 12 on weekdays, and we do provide training for people. There are some amongst us who perhaps haven't done any work with metalwork before. Well, we can show them how it works. Some of them might want to learn to do wood turning or things of this nature. So we offer a wide range of skill acquisition. Many of our people are coming in and they come in as part of the disability insurance scheme, and we're offering them a chance to learn a few skills and to feel part of a different sort of an environment.
That's tremendous. How many members do you have these days, and across what sort of age range?
We've got around about 30 members, 25 to 30 members at the moment. The age ranges are probably from mid to late 30s up till, I think, Bob, our oldest member, is 96 at the moment.
Terrific.
So there's a fair range of ages and a very wide range of different abilities as well.
And how do you go about finding those new members as well, John?
Up till now, we've been making ourselves fairly well known within the community. We're also linking in with newcomers to Donald. The local community has developed a Welcome to Donald kit. One of the recent things that we've done is to bring in a new piece of equipment we've purchased, which is computer numerical controlled machine, CNC machine, and we're hoping that access to that will help us to be able to start to attract perhaps a slightly younger audience and extend a little bit upon our people who are a slightly different generation and aren't as afraid of computers as perhaps some of our older members might be.
Tremendous. That does sound really worthwhile. Let's hope it does bring in another demographic. Council recently coordinated some creative recovery workshops at Birchip, Charlton, Wycheproof, Selak, and also in Donald, thanks to a grant from the Department of Families, Fairness and Housing. Can you tell us about the Birdhouse project, what skills you learned and how engaging in a collaborative project with men's sheds can boost self-esteem and confidence for your members?
One of the things that this project did show us is that we can provide more than just functional materials, functional products or projects that we're involved with. I think this is something that we will be able to take on to some of our future work, the things we might be able to involve ourselves with, projects for the community and for members within the community to perhaps show more of our an extension of our practical utilitarian skills.
On the Paddock the Goals, we're talking with John Kume from the Donald Men's Shed, and Council will soon be reaching out to the community to ask them where they would like to place the bird nesting houses as part of a creative arts biodiversity trail. So we look forward to officially launching this work created by our men's sheds. I understand that the photos that have been circulated on social media have generated a lot of interest from the community wanting to purchase their own birdhouses. So that's tremendous. Men's sheds can bridge generational gaps by facilitating interactions between older and younger men. This exchange of knowledge and perspectives can enrich the lives of participants and contribute to a more cohesive community. Men's sheds offer a supportive network where men can share experiences, seek advice, and provide mutual encouragement. The support can extend to personal matters, health concerns, and life transitions. John, tell us about your experience of being involved with the Men's Shed in Donald.
I moved to Donald myself around 7 or 8 years ago and decided that I needed to become involved in a number of different facets of the community. Having a place where one can share ideas, can gain get advice certainly appealed to me, and also a chance to commit myself to doing things more widely within the community. I've really enjoyed my time here, and I have felt that I have been able to contribute my own skills, which are fairly different to many of the other members here, to expand some of their views on life and also to try to help them to learn some activities that they might not have been involved with in the past.
Tremendous, tremendous. Now, we hear that there's a significant event coming up to celebrate men's sheds, Tour de Shed. The Australian Men's Shed Association is going back to the birthplace of men's sheds to celebrate Men's Shed Week, which runs between the 3rd and 9th of September. Can you tell us a bit more about this event, John? Tour
de Shed has been established as a way of highlighting the importance of men's sheds from a mental health perspective, from a community support perspective, and so on. And it will be taking place over a few days, starting at Tongala in Victoria, and then running through a number of towns with men's sheds to highlight the development of men's sheds, first in Australia and now all around the world. Terrific. Well, it sounds like a wonderful week of celebration in just a few weeks' time. So hopefully you and everyone at the Donald Men's Shed get to enjoy Tour de Shed and the events across the week as well. Absolutely. We're really looking forward to it. It'll be a an evening event on Tuesday, the 5th of September. And from then, I think they're going the next morning to Natamuck and then to a number of other locations across the Western Victoria towards the South Australian border.
Tremendous. Now, for more information on how you can get involved in Men's Sheds, head to the website www.menshed.org. You can search for information about sheds in Bull Oak and a whole lot more about their important role in our community. John, thank you so much for spending some time chatting to us today on the Paddock the Goals.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the opportunity.